You're watching Newstainment Television.
वीडियो भी चालू है ना?
वीडियो भी चालू है।
तो देखिए आप सबको अभी ऊपर भी तो आना है जल्दी।
हाँ जी बिल्कुल आना है। तो कैसी लगी एंट्री भाई लोग? अमेजिंग राइट?
कड़क।
Splitsvilla is going to be season 14 मेरा पहला सीजन है and I had a blast। ऐसे ही माहौल था, बीच था, बहुत सारे Splitsvillans थे और सनी और क्या था?
बहुत सारा मस्ती, बहुत सारे लड़ाई, बहुत सारा प्यार
और बहुत सारा ड्रामा। यस, सीजन 14 बहुत सारा ड्रामा मिलेगा। बहुत एंटरटेनिंग सीजन रहा है मेरे लिए, लेकिन ये सब बातें हम ऊपर आके आपके पास करेंगे। फिलहाल वी जस्ट वांटेड टू कम एंड शो यू व्हाट Splitsvilla सीजन 14 is all about, right on the beach, and we will come back and meet you all there and have our one-on-ones and chat and have a lot of fun with you guys too. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. We'll see you upstairs.
Thank you.
You see, go right there. Yes.
think you need to make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, everybody, make some noise. Arjun, since you're the first time host here, can you ask them to make some?
I always stand on your left because you're always right, Sunny. जो भी सनी के साथ यूजुअली रहता है यही कहता है कि तुम सही हो मतलब तुम राइट हो. एंड थैंक यू फॉर इट्स लवली टर्न आउट. थैंक यू यार, आप लोग सब लोग आए. मेरा पहला सीजन है. आई एम रियली रियली एक्साइटेड फॉर MTV Splitsvilla season 14 and it was absolutely amazing सनी के साथ होस्ट करना. It was a different experience. Usually जो मैं शो होस्ट करता हूँ they are very very different and this was totally different and lots of drama, lots of entertainment. And the Splitsvillans are absolutely crazy.
Crazy is an understatement. But yes, thank you all for coming tonight. It means a lot to us. And working with you was so much fun. हमने इतना मस्ती किया, इतना fun किया. It was great working together.
Thank you.
And yes, contestants बिल्कुल पागल है. They'll win you over. You'll like them. You'll hate them. You'll think they're crazy. But at the same time, you'll enjoy their journey just as much as हमने enjoy किया.
So, first of all, do you want to ask them to make some noise? Because I think when you ask them, they would really scream out loud. Is there no?
सनी को कौन मना करेगा?
Exactly.
Sunny, you should ask them.
Guys, can we hear it? Can we hear some noise out there? Quotas are better.
But you know what? So, Sunny, first of all, you're such a cracking performer. I've met her a few times on stage. Now she's unbelievable every time, and she and Splitsvilla are synonymous. It's beautiful. So I want to know what is different this season.
Me.
Arjun, yes, he's definitely different. And he brings his own life experiences, his own personality and everything to the show, which is amazing. And then this year we have the Isle of Mars and the Isle of Venus. और हमने both boys and girls को separate किया इस season थोड़ा time के लिए. And I think that it's amazing because Splitsvilla में we've not seen how a bunch of girls thinks when they think about a boy or they think about that boy that's cute. वो बातें अभी तक इतने खुले से नहीं हुआ because we've kept Splitsvilla as one. So this year हमने थोड़ा सा separate किया. And even for the boys to know what they're thinking, how they feel about a girl. वो जो बातें होते हैं आपस में, I don't think would happen if they were all together. So that's very different.
So सनी का कहने का मतलब ये है कि सब्र का फल मीठा होता है. तो थोड़ा थोड़ा जो लड़के और लड़कियां थे उनको थोड़ा दूर रखा. तो जब भी वो थोड़ी देर के लिए मिलते थे तो उनको लगता था अरे वाह, and they have to earn their chance to meet the girls and the girls have to and the guys have to work really hard to meet the girls.
मेहनत किया.
और रात को सबको हम उनको अलग अलग विला में भेज देते थे.
But that is the fun of watching them. But I think इस time पे हमारे challenges में they worked extra hard क्योंकि उसको पता था या उनको पता था that they're going to be able to meet that girl or the boy or the rest of the villa, the Isle of Mars or the Isle of Venus.
That's amazing. That's absolutely brilliant. So basically इस season में मसाला है, बहुत मसाला है.
जरूरत से ज़्यादा मसाला है.
कम नहीं है.
And Arjun, you gotta tell us, first time hosting the show, what was the experience like?
This is a different experience for me altogether because usually when you're hosting, there are judges, there are contestants, and the responsibility and the job is very different. Here, I realize that it's a lot of responsibility to host this show because there are these youngsters, who've come together. They look up to you. You're their mentor also, and at the same time you're guiding them through their journey in Splitsvilla. A lot of times things go out of hand, and you need to really take charge and keep things in control. So it was a completely different responsibility, and I feel that after being in the industry for 20 years now and being in one relationship for 20 years now, I think I'm the perfect choice for Splitsvilla.
You're the perfect mentor also. It's great. Please give them a huge round of applause. Zortar taaliyan.
Thank you.
Zortar taaliyan. So you know what? I said ये सब बातचीत तो होती रहेंगी, but I have a game for you guys. Do you guys want to do like a nice game right now? It'll be fun.
I'm so bad at this.
No, it'll be great. It'll be amazing, right? So Sunny,
What's the game?
I'll tell you. But
Force कर रहा है. I'm just kidding.
तो क्योंकि राइट साइड आपका है, आप राइट साइड ले लीजिए और आप लेफ्ट साइड ले लीजिए ये, चलिए बैठ जाइए, बैठ जाइए, बैठ जाइए, बैठ जाइए। नहीं, थोड़ा सा आपका चेयर थोड़ा सा हल्का से ऐसे करना पड़ेगा, हल्का सा।
I played this
Yeah.
when I got married at my reception with Daniel.
Okay, the game is never have I ever, and now things might
बड़ा खतरनाक गेम है यार, ये बड़ा खतरनाक है।
and things might get either very icy or very spicy. So, ladies and gentlemen, पहले तो अगर आप इनके जवाब सुनना चाहते हैं तो इनके लिए जरा जोरदार तालियां मारिए, जोर से, क्योंकि आपके तालियों के बिना ये गेम हो ही नहीं सकता है।
नहीं सुनना
सबके
चाहते
तालियां
they were
मारने बोल रहे हैं,
very-
दिख नहीं रहे, सबके हाथ में फोन है, वो रिकॉर्ड कर रहे हैं, तालियां कैसे मारेंगे?
नहीं, ये देखिए, this guy is the smartest. ये देखो,
ये अपना ट्राइपॉड लेकर आया। वेरी गुड, आई एम प्राउड ऑफ यू।
Okay, are you ready? Some of these
दिल पे हाथ
questions, some of these questions are amazing. Right? Some quite lovely questions, by the way. Great, big ups to you guys. Great. All right, are you
अच्छा,
ready?
हमें एक साथ जवाब देना है?
हाँ, आप बस आपको बोलना है you have or you haven't. बस simple है. Okay. So,
Okay.
first question. Let's start with
आपका पोजीशन देखो।
Okay.
Okay.
let's start.
They're ready.
Have you done a full split?
It's like it's a race.
Have you done a full split ever?
You're giving me lots
Your
of
first question.
tension.
My full split? Oh, I've never done a full split.
You almost about to do it.
I'm not as fit as you, so I can't. But okay, first question. Are you ready? Are you guys ready? Never have I ever drunk dialed my ex.
Naughty.
Okay.
You have?
No. एक वजह है, वो एक्स क्यों है, सो उसको क्यों कॉल करूं मैं?
फिर से गाली देने के लिए।
क्यों? मैं गाली नहीं रही, मैं सिर्फ चली जाती हूँ।
हाँ।
Second question. Never have I ever been on a blind date. Ooh. Ooh. Okay.
अच्छा नहीं था।
कैसा वैसा नहीं बताना।
ठुस
ठूस में?
ठुस ठुस।
अच्छा ठूस, मैंने सुना फुस। ठूस और फुस में बहुत फर्क होता है।
I think I want that on a T-shirt now. That's brilliant. That's amazing. All right.
But what is the difference? What?
We will we'll
Is
talk
this
about that.
You
after.
ask me? देख।
This is a non-veg question?
No. It's very much veg. Both ठूस and फुस are very veg.
All right. Never have I ever kissed someone in public. Very nice. Talia. Very nice. Okay. Never.
सम्मान नहीं, बीवी को। सम्मान मत बोल।
Never have I ever stood up a date.
What? Can you repeat the question?
Stood up a date. Like, have you left a date hanging? Such good children. Very nice. So nice.
You
So
can't do
cute.
that यार।
So cute.
हम थोड़ी स्प्लिट्सविला में की डेट छोड़ के चले जाए।
स्प्लिट्सविला में सब लोग ऐसे एक जगह में लॉक्ड है, वो जाएंगे नहीं। There's nobody else there.
All right. Next one. Never have I ever snooped through my date's phone. All
I
right.
know it's not a good habit, but
वजह दिया सो मैंने देख लिया और मैं ठीक थी,
तूने भी किया
सही
है?
थी, जो मेरा सोच था वो ही हो रहा था। क्या
हाँ।
करूं?
तो वो ठुस निकला।
वो ही
Never have I ever sent a racy text to the wrong person.
गलती हो गई। जल्दी से मैंने डिलीट भी किया।
Okay. Never have I ever had a one-night stand. All right.
Haven't?
No.
अरे यार।
एक 4-5 बार मिल लेते उसको वन नाइट स्टैंड नहीं बोलते ना। Just kidding.
I think you guys on the show are then going to redefine love for me. Like, redefine everything. All right. Next one. Never have I ever fallen in love at first sight. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Never have I ever lied on a first date. And what was that lie? Since both have said it.
अगर वो ठुस वाला डेट था ना,
हाँ।
मैंने सारे लाइज बोले।
वो मतलब ऐसी चीज़ें कि वो पता लग जाएंगी ना दूसरों को, तो वो बतानी नहीं चाहिए. बट झूठ तो सभी बोलते हैं पहली डेट पे, कभी कभी थोड़ा बहुत इंप्रेशन था.
Very nice. So, anyway, last 2 questions. Never have I ever kissed more than one person in 24 hours. Whoever's written these questions, my God, wow.
I don't think I have. If I don't remember, sorry.
नहीं नहीं.
It's fine, then we can deny it. It's okay.
अच्छा हो गया तूने 48 नहीं पूछा.
Okay, final question. Never have I ever said I love you on a first date.
लेकिन डैनियल ने बोला था.
So you can answer for him now. It's okay.
Maybe he thought it was
He met you and he said he
somebody else.
loves you.
On our
So
first
romantic.
date,
That
on
is
our
really
first date, he
romantic.
said, "I love you."
That's
Bye.
so cute. Please give them a huge round of applause, everybody. Huge round of applause. Thank you so much.
Thank God. पसीने छूट गए मेरे, देख ले भाई.
But questions अच्छे थे. Whatever,
Questions-
whoever wrote the questions
I know,
was
I know.
amazing.
Very
So,
well researched.
before we continue with what we have next, we have some really interesting segments next. I want to understand what is your idea of true love. आ जाइए थोड़ा आगे आ जाइए, वो हो जाएगा.
Sunny, go first.
I think my idea of true love is when you can be with your best friend. If you can marry your best friend. अगर आप दोस्त हैं, then वो दोस्ती में वो trust and love and respect कम टूटता है. शायद टूटेगा, but it's different when you can be friends with somebody forever versus just madly in love. I think it's a little different.
What about you?
Make it good your wife is watching.
Yeah.
Daniel Yan.
I think it's important. I think love is the most amazing feeling. Firstly, not only to receive it, but also to give it. I believe more in giving love than receiving love. I think I feel more happier that way. When I'm in love is when you are able to give love. Love comes in, love with over the time it keeps changing also in terms of when you're younger it's different, when you're a little older it's different, when it keeps changing. The companionship should be the same, but I think you become wiser, you understand each other better, and at different times I believe that love matters in little things. In the sense, कुछ बड़ा करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. Even if you're across the room and if you just look at each other and that one nod is love. I think love is found in the smallest of things, and it happens, and once it happens with anybody, it lasts forever.
Sir, one question. कहाँ से लाते हो इतना सब कुछ? ये मतलब इतना
ये हुआ है, वही जो हुआ है वो बता रहा हूँ.
It's amazing.
मैं लाता नहीं हूँ, ये हुआ
It's
है.
brilliant. But you know what? Since it's your first time hosting also, I want to ask both of you questions. And if you think it's the other person, just point to the other person. It's fine. You can tell us very quickly. Who was the diva on set?
I'm just maybe, I don't know.
How can I be the diva?
One.
Deva.
I'm the chava.
Who was the bully on set?
Who's a what?
Bully.
I'm not a bully. I am not a bully.
I'm saying, hey, who's it? I'm asking you.
Who was the one with the cheekiest jokes? Quickly, jaldi.
I think I'm pretty.
No, it was me.
Fine with it.
Who took the most time to dress up and get ready? And who was the one who got along best with the Splitsvillas?
I think we both.
Yeah.
That we both did. Yeah.
That's brilliant. I think I love their rapport, don't you think? Please give them a huge round of applause. Huge round of applause. All right. Let's start with a few questions. Yes, sir. Yes. Do we have a mic that we can pass on? I think we have a mic. We have someone there already. Yes, the mic. Yeah.
मेरा क्वेश्चन अर्जुन के लिए है. What is your perspective on dating?
My perspective on dating. I think on dating, right? Yeah. I think it's an individual choice actually. And I think it's great that people get to know each other when they are on dates. And I think a lot of people do go on dates, and a lot of them do become life partners after that. And like in Splitsvilla language, if I have to say, you sometimes do find your ideal match on a date. So I think it's great.
Hi, Mayur here in the center. It was great listening to you all, and especially Sunny, you mentioned that you're not one who believes in love and first sight. Firstly, my name is Mayur. I write for my portal called beyondbollywood.in. So I wanted to know, Sunny, considering that you're not one who believes in love and first
That
sight.
wasn't the question is have you fell in love at first sight? It wasn't that I don't believe in it. Because
Okay.
my husband believes in it.
Yeah,
and it happened.
you mentioned, disclosed that he proposed you on the first day. So I just, without really getting too personal, I just wanted to know, that how did the cookie crumble, for Daniel?
Daniel worked very hard.
Okay.
Daniel courted me for about 6 weeks to about 2 months. He sent me flowers everywhere I went, chocolates, gifts, everywhere. I would be sitting with my friend in a restaurant and someone would come in and say, "Hey, are you Karen?" I say, "Yes, I am." And they say, "This is for you. This is from Daniel." Random people would come up to me and say, "This is for you." Or I'd have flowers. It could be one rose, it could be a dozen roses or one flower, something very small. And that's how he won me over.
There, perfect. Okay.
Hi Arjun, this is Vidya from E Times. My question is, आपने अब तक जितने भी shows host किए हैं वो अलग genre के रहे हैं. This is the first time you're hosting Splitsvilla. So what made you say yes to the show?
Firstly, I thought that this Splitsvilla, MTV Splitsvilla, when I saw the format, when I actually saw the show, I realized that it's not only about being there and hosting, it's also about, there's a sense of responsibility as a host of Splitsvilla. So I think, and I felt that I have that kind of responsibility. Like I said earlier, I've been around for so long, been in a relationship for so long, seen so many ups and downs in my career. हर relationship में अपनी ups and downs भी होती हैं. So after all of that, I'm here where I am today, and I thought Splitsvilla would be a great platform to pass on that experience to the young guys who come there, who probably sometimes make mistakes, don't realize where they are wrong, and probably guide them through. And today's 21 and 22-year-olds really don't need much advice, but sometimes garam khoon jise kehte hain, if they go wrong, and you just got to tell them, okay, listen, calm down.
I think this year during Splitsvilla, the one thing that was really different, and I think we heard it so many times, was they were very clear they wanted to find love, that they wanted to find that special person, that special relationship. And some of it wasn't just a special relationship as far as a man and a woman goes. They also were looking for friendships within the Isle of Mars and the Isle of Venus. They were very clear that they came not just to win the show, but also to form these bonds that we have been showing them year after year of Splitsvilla.
And also I feel that when away from family, you're living in a house together, I think the situations are very difficult and different. So to make tough decisions in those situations is again a challenge. And I think when you're young, you're away from family, and there's so many things that go on in your mind, and you're there with these people, a bunch of people together, and like Sunny said, you really tend to want to make those bonds with people, because you're by your own out there. You need that emotional that shoulder, or sometimes you just need somebody who you can talk to and speak things out. And sometimes in that conversations you do find love, and then you realize that probably this person may be my ideal match, maybe somebody who I can, if not a future, but definitely have a special bond.
Amazing. Next question. Let's move to another question.
Hi Sunny, this is Shweta from IWM Buzz. So my question is for you कि हमने आपको हमेशा रणविजय के साथ देखा है स्प्लिट्सविला में. इस बार अर्जुन आए हैं तो कितना मस्ती किया और कितना अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस था अर्जुन के साथ?
I think one of the best things was from the very first day until right before we came on stage, hum masti hi kar rahe, and we've had so much fun together. And I've gone to meet his family, his son, been around other, close relatives when we were shooting in Goa, and really gotten to know him on a personal level, a family level, which is amazing. And on sets and offsets, we had fun the entire time. And he's not someone who's new to the industry as far as hosting a show. He already knew what he was doing. He's good at it. He works on one of the biggest shows in the industry, so he doesn't need any help. So all we got to do is just relax, have fun, and really just feed off of the contestants, because the contestants really are our show. They are the ones who make the show possible. So I had fun. Did you have fun?
I absolutely loved Sunny on the show. I have been saying this even earlier on my telephonic interviews that it didn't seem like this is my first season. Not because I have done shows before, because it also is, when you're working with Sunny, who's done 8 seasons, she made me feel very comfortable, and it was like I know her from before, and her kids were there on sets, and I was playing with them. My kid was there. So it was, apart from that, I think even otherwise, I think we just took off instantly, which was great. And Sunny sometimes tries to be like, this very articulate, mature, but she's full on musty. Like right now, how she's behaving, like, very poised and this. But believe me, she's a 25-year-old girl in her head, and she looks also like that, and she's just amazing. She's bubbly, she's chirpy, and she definitely always makes sure that you have a smile on your face.
Awesome.